Any feedback on today's session? I know it's late, but just asking. I always like to get the feedback from anybody.
Seeing the last part there and knowing that that is what we're working towards really bring a piece of comfort in me, and it had me wanting to do it more. I'm
Great.
not too sure if anybody else on the team could say the same.
All right, no problem. No problem. We're working towards a goal. Let me tell you what we're working towards. You see all those spreadsheets and then that's the background. We're working to a one pager. And on that one pager, we're going to have our values. We're going to have our missions, vision statement. We're going to have our goals for 2022. And we're going to have our goals for the first 100 days, our milestones. That's what we're working. All those sheets you saw there, right, Avinash, is all the working, all the thought that goes through getting us to that one pager, right? Because we will never remember all the things we went through, but all of that is, remember I say everything interconnected, and I don't want anybody to miss a session. Everything leads to the next until we get to that one pager. It's like, Daniel, when you're doing financial statements, all the workings that you have, a big thick audit file, come down to a few pages, which is your audited financial statements. That's what we're doing here. We're creating our one pager that you can stick up on a wall that you know, okay, this is what I holding myself accountable to, and the team holding me accountable for in 2022. All right. Anybody else want to say anything? Joanne, you're awfully quiet. That's okay.
As I told you before, Adrian, this was something that I didn't think I will be doing at the end of this year. It has been a different type of year for me. I'm usually one who's very optimistic and motivated. And I mean, I am pumped and everything. This has been a very unique year. And so it is interesting and it is wonderful that I am actually being given the opportunity to refocus and get back to myself.
Okay.
So I will be quiet because it's a lot of listening, thinking, okay, you really just have to get off your butt now and do.
Yeah.
Once the will is there, everything falls in place for me.
And that's why it's important in your case, Joanne, not to take on too many goals. Take on enough that you could work with, because nothing could be more frustrating than to take on too many goals and becoming overwhelmed and drowning. It's better to achieve a few goals, to work with a few goals and achieve them, than to work with many goals and achieve none. Because in previous years, you might have identified quite a few, but because we didn't have a path, you started, but it fell off. You didn't achieve as much as you wanted to achieve, right? But here we are now, we're saying, okay, whatever we committing to, and as I said earlier on, it depends on your level of experience. I don't have a lot of experience in goal setting. This is the first time I'm doing it myself. And I went through the process of learning how to do this properly. And then I'm part in it, right? But I need to be held accountable too. And I haven't taken on more than 5, right? Two business, 1 spiritual, 1 family, and 1 financial. 5 goals, right? And but each of those goals heavier, they're well heavy, okay? And when you break it down into milestones and all that, you'll see it is, it's rough, right? But you have to hold ourselves accountable to it, all right? Anybody else?
I would like to share some.
Sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to say that one of the things, I swear, the portions that I missed today, I feel like I absolutely have to have it. But one of the things that I know that I've learned is that this is one of the reasons why I have not accomplished as much as I would have liked to, because I didn't understand the discipline that I needed in my mind and in my life to accomplish them. Now I have been dreaming many things, and over the years, quite a few have come to pass. But I see now that I have missed, or so much more could have come to pass had I had the knowledge and this discipline. So I'm super excited about moving forward to see how many more things I accomplish now that I am doing this so purposefully, and with detail and with knowledge, so I can make informed, intelligent decisions now, and just not by happenstance. So.
Wow. Thanks very much for that feedback. That is, and I mean, Yolanda, you were in a train station 2 hours ago. You were riding on the train and you were listening in, you were contributing, and I see you at home now. I mean, your commitment to this program alone today really overwhelms me. And it makes me feel that my goal to do this program, I have impacted on your life in some way, right? And that
Yes,
makes me feel really
most
good.
Certainly have.
That makes me feel really good.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah, great.